Okay, it looks like we are live, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano, which is my text editor. Alright, so let's look at what we've got so far. So I had done just a little bit of work off camera. So yeah, it all works how you would expect. Basically what I did off camera was one sort of feature, and then the rest was just bug fixes. So now when you're in insert mode, you can use the arrow keys to move around, just like you would be able to in normal mode. Which I won't use this very much because I don't usually use arrow keys, but it is nice to be able to do that. Okay. And then the next thing is I basically cleaned up how the jumping works when you press the percent sign. It'll jump between the parentheses. I sort of cleaned it up so it's a bit clean. Yeah, so I can show that. It's up here. It's a bit of a mess still. I need to sort of factor some of the stuff out into functions. But yeah, basically you can see here, now it only uses one loop. And it's a little confusing to read. So I might refactor some of it some more to make it more readable. Yeah. You can see I'm using the ternary here, which I think in this case is probably fine, but sometimes that can get a little confusing. Yeah, the rest of it I can probably add some comments to sort of show what's going on, because it is a bit confusing, because I have the diff here, yeah, and you add that depending on stuff. So I'll add some comments to make it more readable, but for now it is good, and it is more concise than it was previously. Okay. So today, what I want to work on is a few things. First of all, let me show you something. So if you are typing here, you press enter. You can make a new line. You can do that all the way to the bottom of the screen, right? And once you get there, you can keep going. And then, yeah. So right now my cursor is not actually here. We're actually down. So if I type, you can't see it. But if I delete some of these lines, then you can see that's what I typed. So you can't really see it. So basically I need to implement scrolling, is what I'm trying to say here. So, yeah, so one way to do that, I'm going to do it sort of a more naive way, and then I will make it work better later. So, first of all, like, the first thing that comes to mind is basing it on where the cursor is, where the cursor always at the top, if that makes sense. And you'll see why this is a bit of an issue. So, let's see, this is where we're putting it all out. It's actually right here. So, basically, instead of starting at 0, we could start at, well, yeah, we don't need to print the ones that are greater than that. So I think we'll start at the row, the current position. So buffer dot current position, and then we need buffer dot current position plus plus the size of the window position plus is it just called row? I think that is it. I think it's just row. So now if I open this up, then build it, let's compile, and okay. So we do print that out. So we don't want to do that. So I think we need to actually mod with the actual row size, because they don't really exist. But now, that's not exactly what I have in mind. So I'll need to refactor this. But basically, yeah, I think if I do this, and then I do mod buffer.row size, would that work? I think it's something like that. That would kind of constrain it. No, so that actually floating point exception. Why is that? We don't want it to go over the row size. So I think this makes sense. Current position is 0, and then the row is the main win size. So let's say that's like 10 or whatever, right? So that'd be 10. Mod might be mod 0, so we can't really do that. Still floating point. Is it because this is 0? Yeah, doesn't like this. Okay. Might need to think about a different way to do this. Okay. I want the cursor to stay where it is, though. So I think maybe I'll have have a variable that is declared outside this, and this is basically the window start or render line render start, and it'll by default equal 0. And that is what we'll iterate through here. Line render start, and So I'll repackage this later so that it is constrained. But then we'll do line render start plus row. Just like that. And then we want to set line render start, depending on where the current one is. So if buffer.current position is greater than, or is less than line render start, and we want to set line render start equal to buffer.current position. So if like we go up past it, then we want to send it to that. Okay. There is a bit of a buffer here, so we could do that. Yeah, but then if it is greater than line render start plus row, then we want to set it to current position minus row. I think. Something like that. Let's see. So, yeah, this can be a size steep. It's never gonna be less than 0. Okay, so yeah, it does this. And then it doesn't look like it's gonna scroll. That doesn't quite work. I am clearing it. But it's still displaying this. And now the cursor is in a weird place. Alright, I'm gonna actually turn off the relative line numbers because it does make it kind of hard. And I did actually move that into a variable. So I'll have like the configured variables, the global variables that you can change. I'll set it to 0, and then it allows me to, there we go, so now they're not relative. So let me see where we're at now. That's on line 47. We can move up. Yeah, so that doesn't quite work. I'm going to leave those off for now, because it's a bit easier to debug that way. So, let's see. Buffer current position minus row. That's if we go below it. So, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. And here we set it equal to that if we go above it. Okay, and we iterate over it, starting there. Because we don't need to print any of this if it is not relevant. Why does it do this? Maybe I need to do this actually before. No. Okay. I need to actually print that with a +1 though. So where is that? Oh, I'm putting it up here. Yeah, so I need row index +1 and current position +1. Sorry, because that is in line with the actual line numbers. Yeah, I think we're at 1. Okay. That was kind of bothering me. Let's see. Let me make actually. Let's zoom in. I'll make an out.txt file, and I'll just kind of type out a thing. So like, just some like sample code of mine. And I can type out like C like that. Okay, and then just have a couple functions here. So void nothing. And I'll just do that a couple of times. Let's see. I need some padding. 2, nothing, 1, and I'll just add some comments. Test. Okay, and then just some more stuff there, and then void 1, and that needs to be a. There we go. Something like that. And then I'm gonna try to open it here. Okay, and yeah, so that way I can test it a bit better. It already exists. Okay. So when I render it, I don't want to render it like this. Why does that not update it? Line render start. Am I not setting it properly? I is less than or equal to line render start plus row. So we're not printing out all the rows like that, which we don't want to be doing. The line render start should be updated. But we can't set it to current position because that's not what we want anyway. Yeah, that was wrong. I want to use the row. Is it the row index? It's probably use that. I completely messed that up. Yeah, I was using the horizontal one rather than the vertical one. Let's see now. Okay, so what happens if I go below here? Let's see what it work. Okay, so row index. It's less than that. So it starts at 0. I just set it to that, so I kind of scroll through. Then it gets up to nothing. Yeah, okay, so then that's a start, though. Okay, so that's a bit closer. It's not exactly what I want, though. The backwards one does work, so I need to set it. So that was wrong. On the row index. That's row. Let me think about it. So if the row. So minus row would be set to row index. So let's say it's like 10, right? Is the start right now. And then this is 12, or this is 11. Then. Well, hang on. So if this is 10, the row is 10, so that'd be 20. Then this is 21. So then we want this to be set to 11, right? So the row is 10, and this will, yeah, so the minus row, maybe I need to do like a plus one. Is it just an off I wonder? I don't think so, though. Yeah, no. That's not quite right. So it doesn't, that changes the start. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah. So I want it to still print. Oh, okay, I know what the issue is. I can't print it at the I index anymore. I need to do like I mod row. Something like that, so that it is more constrained. That would. No. So I need to sort of shift it back. Minus render stuff. Let me actually do that. Okay, that's a bit closer. The lines still don't work because I need to do that there. So maybe I could even make that like the print index equals I minus line render start, like that. And then instead of I in here, we'll just use print index. Over to row index equals. I think I say like that. Next. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna replace it everywhere. Well, I can't really replace that, so because it's just a single character, so I won't look for it. Alright, let's see how that looks. Okay, then you can scroll down. It's kind of jittery though. It's not exactly right. And then scrolling up doesn't work. Okay. It's a bit closer. So, yeah, so it jumps by 2 instead of 1. So it's like, yeah, it's probably because of that. So, oops. let's see. Okay. And scroll up. Why does it go down more than it can, though? Oh, shoot. The index that I'm printing out is not right. I'm going to print out the current line number. Yeah, it doesn't scroll there. So I need to do actually -1. Doesn't start scrolling right. Yeah, because you can see right now we're at 54, but this is only showing 52. And I have to press up a few times before I get there. What is this though? Why are we... Why is this line number like this? Yeah, why did I just jump twice? That's a bit strange. Doesn't quite work. So something like it's set off. Goes back to that. Okay, line runner start. Let me get rid of the -1. Alright, so if it is less than that, it's going to equal to it. Okay, that looks better. Alright, we can still go too far. Because we need to constrain it. And then it gets broken when we do that. Yeah, it gets off. Is this actually the end? Oh no, there should be one more. But let's just go down farther. Why is that? And look, you can see it's jumping by 2. I don't know why it would do that. So it's something with the... We're moving to Y and X. That could be an issue. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's not any better. Let's see. So something like this. Oh yeah, we can't move to that. Oh shoot. So we need to like constrain it again. Because trying to move to the wrong place, that's actually when it gets greater than that. So I think I need the next line under start. No, that one's different. But this, because yeah, that should set it. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, okay, that is much better. We still get over there, because the current position is off by 1. I don't know why, though. This is gonna... Yeah, that says us there. We don't want that. Why does it get set to move back just a little? Where do I set the current position? Because we're moved, like, just a little too far over. Probably something in here, where we're checking, like, the boundaries. Put it in the size. Well, because 0 is 0 is still within the boundary, so it's like going to -1 for some reason. When I go here. It's pretty close, though. It's getting pretty close. Yeah, why am I starting to... Yeah, so you can see, when I go past this, it gets sent like that. Now it's off by one. Why is it off by one? Okay, actually it's not off by one. It's just they don't match because we don't add one to it. Yeah, but that's out of bounds, so I don't know why it gets set there. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's not set X. It still does that. Okay. Wait, did we build? Okay. Why get set to that? Um, why does it still print out 0? Do I change? No, I don't change the size of this any. And if I put that back, actually, I set to +1, and it doesn't get messed up, right? No, it does. Okay, so that's not even an issue. Shifts over. It's because we're in an invalid place. Let's see, where am I doing all the checks here? Could be from this. Let me get rid of that check. No, it's not from that. Okay. Okay, it should be back now. Sorry about that. My internet died for half a second. That is why it went out. Okay, hopefully it's working now, though. I just want to make sure it's working, and I will continue. Let's see. Still loading. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good now. Sorry about that. Okay. Where were we at? So when we move there, where are we setting either the current position or X? Oh, for the current position, we print it out there, but we're not setting it to anything. Here's where we do the row index. Could be from this. Hmm. That will offset it, right? Yeah, don't want that. Somewhere we'll remove it. Why does it get so messed up? Yeah, we don't ever set the X, so that won't work. And it's only in normal mode. We're in normal mode, so it's something that is in here is moving it. Don't get why. Also, only when moving down, because we go upwards and it's fine. And if we get that's a bit weird. Now it's not. Yeah, it doesn't display the horizontal one correctly. It's interesting. Why does it do that? Now it's off by 1 just because of how I'm shifting it, but no, it doesn't do that. But it does here. I tried to type here, and I cannot see what I type. Because it typed, So it's like, I need to subtract 1, I think. I think we're too far. Let's see, subtract 1 from... Okay. It was just 1 too far, and I think that's why it shifts over like that. Ooh, that was weird. Okay, so it like, when we go past it, it sets to that. Why is that happen? Okay. Yeah, that's not right. Go for next, minus row. We can't really do minus 1 there, can we? Because it could be 0. So, yeah, that's why I did that, actually, I think. Let's go minus 1, let's see how that goes. Yeah, when we're in bounds, it's fine. But right now, we're on 44, but that is 0 index, and this is not 0 index. So, we're actually on 45, and that's why it doesn't actually work. Which is not, we're off by 1. And I can't do plus 1 there, because it's not enough space, right? Yeah. I need to scroll earlier. I think I need to do. Yeah, I need to scroll 1 earlier than that. So what? Oops, messed that up. Okay. So line render start plus row. That'd be like 30 to start. Get to 30. And it scrolls too far. Okay, okay. I might need to think about this a bit more. Line render start. Buffer now row index. So let me get rid of this. Set it back to 0 so it's not that space there because that's confusing. Alright, let me look. So let me also print the line numbers out more properly like this. So I can tell the current position and such. Alright, so we get down here to 39. Alright, and so this is equal to 39. Let's see, where is it at? Alright, right here. So this is equal to 39. So the row index equals 39. And the line render start plus row is also equal to 39. So it's equal to it. So I'm gonna plus 1 here. So like this would be 40. It's greater than or equal to 39. Then we set line render start equal to 39 minus row. That's not right. Yeah, 39 minus row. And the row is also 39. So we want like a plus 1 here. Because we want to start 1 more. There we go. That is better. Then you can scroll. The mouse doesn't get messed up because we're not out of bounds. You can scroll to the bottom. Scroll like here. We can edit in the middle. Scroll all the way up. Okay. Okay. I should be able to save that and then look at it. We should have that part that we modified right down here. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think I actually got it. And that is like good behavior, where you get to the bottom and it scrolls by 1, and then when you get to the top, it scrolls by 1 as well. I could have it be like when you get 2 from the top or whatever, but that's not a big deal. Let's see, so G, jump to the bottom, that works. Alright, yeah, capital G goes to the bottom, lowercase g goes to the top. That seems to work. Should be able to jump between these. That's all fine. Okay, something else though. So that's working. I should probably commit that. And I will talk about what I was about to say. So, yeah, I think that is good. Actually, hang on. So I have 2 plus 1s here. So I could probably get rid of 1. Yeah, well, this is not gonna work. That's weird. Why is that the same as the the plus 1? It's a little flickery. I'm not sure why exactly it is like that. Probably just something to do with the clear. Alright, that works. That works. So that is better. We only have the 1 plus 1. Okay. So that's good then. I will commit it. Communicated scroll. And I can actually, there was an issue for this, so I think I can close it. Implement scroll. Yeah, close number 7. I think I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. Alright. That should be good then. Yep, close the issue and it pushed. Okay. So now the other thing. It has to do with the jumping between brackets like this, braces. I did not implement it for these caret ones or whatever they're called, because I completely forgot about them. So I can do that pretty easily, I think. If I actually go up here, and I basically just have to add it here, if I'm not mistaken. It's like that. Just the opening and closing. Actually, this one will be the closing. And I need one up here for the opening. Closing equals 0. Okay, just like that. And I think it'll work then. I think that's all that I needed to add, and it should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, because that is actually, it's not used as much as some of the others, but it is still useful. So I will just commit that. It's a very small thing, but that's okay. Added that and that to the brackets. Bracket jumping. It's really great jumping, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Small change, but it is good. So, now I think I'm going to start working on the command mode, now that I got the rest of that done. And yeah, if I run into any issues doing that, then I can also work on those. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want it to display all the letters, so I need to do something about that. Let's see, I'm going to start plus row. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. So how can I do that? Let's row. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. I need to think about it differently. Yeah, so I can't use the mod like that. Plus row, and then I need to use the current position, or the current, row size. So I need to constrain it with that. Dot row size. Let's see, how does that work? 1.7. Alright, so it doesn't like that. Because row size is probably 0. That is why I would assume. Yeah, alright, so it doesn't like that at all. It's not like that. Whoops. Right, yeah, that's still not good. Okay, not like that. What else? What is another way to do that? Because I do not want it to display empty ones. So maybe I could just even check. I is greater than buffer.row size. Let's see. Right, so less than or equal to that when I want to do this. Otherwise, we don't have to do that at all. Let's see. Okay, do that, and there we go. So that's probably a good way to do that thing for now. I can still jump between them, and it all works. I can modify. Remember the last one, modify there. Okay, that's good then. And that all seems good. All right, that is good then. That is good. So let me commit that. And so empty lines are not displayed. Okay, because that is not expected behavior. All right, so now I want to work on some sort of command mode. I was thinking about that. So right now, all the other modes are 6 characters long. Okay, 6 characters long. Let's see. I can show it up here. So we have, well, really, I don't know why I did it like this. I can just return that here and get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. So right now we have normal and insert mode. I might want to rename them though. Like I was thinking about it. Yeah, they could be named something different. But command mode. Yeah, I just looked it up. Command mode is 7 characters long. So I want them all to be the same number of characters. So I was going to try to find a synonym. If I could not, then I would try to find a synonym for both of these and use those. Or at least something that works with that. Order, regulation. Yeah, none of these are very good. And I think like command is really just a better word for them than any of these. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't do that. But I could have normal mode. Could be like motion. And I guess that's still 6. So, motions. Hey, Buford, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah. Alright, and then insert. What's like an insert synonym? Yeah. Let's see. What is, something that's similar to that? You're good. I am good as well. I'm good as well. Yeah. These aren't very good. What's something else that basically means adding text? Because I kind of want, yeah, in the case of, I haven't added yet, but command, then return command. It's going to be a whole different mode. And then we also have visual mode, which is also 6. So I would need something else for that as well. So maybe for now I won't really know this. Because I can just print it out as the 7 characters. Pen, write, or maybe set. Yeah, but the issue is I want it to be 7 characters long. Because otherwise I would just use this. Yeah, and the motion, that was because I want them all to be the same number of characters. And I couldn't think of a good one for command, which is 7. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's not super important, but I just, for consistency purposes, essentially. Yeah, because they're not that. Insert. Let's see what else. Because normal really adds sort of a motion mode, so it could be called motions. Because that's sort of like Vim motions kind of thing is what we're using. It's a little weird that it has the S though, so I don't know. I'll think about it. But for now, it's not that big of a deal. It's just why 7 though, because that is the length of command. I just want them all to be the same length. That is why 7. Because before they were with insert normal, and then visual also had 6, which I did not implement that yet, but I'm planning on it. Command is the only one that's different, so that's why. So really, the ideal thing would be a different name for command that still works. Yeah, I'm not sure. And here I'm printing them out. Let's see. And a space to the end. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's not. Like I can just do that, and they have the null termination date. It's not about that. It's more about the style of it. Command is not handled. That's okay. Yeah, it's more about the style. Because this, it still works fine like that. Yeah. Yeah. I just want it for consistency. More than that, because it's not a big deal for that. Because C strings have the null termination character. We're in the paper of your project. Your watch, right? That's what you were working on? Yep, nice, nice. How's it going? So what do you have to write in the paper? I've not had to, I've not had to write any papers like that before. Saying the code after it's published. Very cool, very cool. You're using a Raspberry Pi, like the, what's it called? Like the really small one, the Zero or something like that, right? That is the computer of it, if I remember correctly. Pico. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so what do you use to, are you using like C for the programming language, or is it something else more specific to that? Because I know like an Arduino, yep, C, okay, nice. An Arduino has its own kind of language, right? But you can also use C, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't done much with like embedded stuff like that, so I don't know. Don't know very much about it. Okay, so command mode, I need to add it to the switch. And I also need a way to get to command mode. So for now I'll just use colon, just like in Vim. I'll probably change that in the future though, because I do have some ideas for that. It can go up by I though. Arduino uses C++, but has some sort of a framework. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Alright, then let's hope to get to command mode. Case insert. There is case command. Why is it not printed out? Wait, what? Huh? Change this to... Ooh, I did not change it here, though. Yeah, probably shouldn't have two places for that, but that's okay. Why it did not work. Okay, command mode. There we go. And I don't have a way to get out of it now, so I need to add that, which is going to be escape, so it's going to be the same as this. Case escape, do the same thing. Alright, that'll be easy. I need to actually switch on character. It's, yeah, paste that. There we go. Make ball. Yeah, great. Default. Don't need these though. Okay. Our text editor, you can try using OpenSSL or GTK. They are fun C libraries. I have used GTK a bit, I think. I don't have used OpenSSL. Let's see. Yeah. SSL and TLS protocols, yeah. Yeah, how does it look? Let's see. Where's the docs? There we go. Yeah, the man page. Let me also turn on. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, so different things like that. Where's like the actual man page? There we go. Yeah, I'll look into this. Very cool. Yeah. I will definitely think about that. What am I doing wrong here? Web browser / client example like Cobb. I used it there. It's no different than Unix sockets. Why does it fall through? Oh, shoot, that's wrong. Ooh, because I don't have a break for this. Okay, I see. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. That's why. Okay. Now we can enter command mode. So I want it to open up a little thing at the bottom here where you can type a command. Okay. So, yeah, if it's in command mode, I need to, the cursor needs to be moved. Let's see. So if it's not command mode, then we can do this. It's not equal command. Then we do like this. Otherwise, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we don't want this either. So maybe this could even be like that. Okay, yeah, because we don't want to do those. We still want to get the character, though. Else, we want to... Well, else we want the character to be get character, but we want on the status bar. Is where the character needs to come from. Okay, and want to W move onto it. So how do we move the status bar and one like that? There we go. Yes, that's what I want to be. We can't type right now. We need to basically insert the same way we do in here. We basically want to handle it the same way as insert mode here. We don't want to save though. Let me break there. Oh yeah, because that just alright. We don't want that, but we want the rest of the stuff. Pretty much. We want to handle enter differently though, and backspace. Alright, but we can pretty much handle it the same way. So I can copy this. Yeah, so obviously since I'm copying it, there'd be a way to factor it out, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. So I can get rid of this extra escape now. That's the default. Okay, then we can handle this a similar way, but we don't want new lines, and we don't want to add to the buffer, but instead we need like a command buffer. So a single command, really, can just be an array. Okay. So, yeah, we could probably set the command, see, not in the loop though, we need to set it outside the loop. So, well, let's see, how do I want to do that? So I can, yeah, so I'll think about a different way to do this, but for now I can just do that. Zero initialize it. And then that we can just append to it. So, yeah, just sort of append to it, and then we can also remove from it. And that's the buffer that we want to modify rather than the actual buffer. So we don't want this. We don't want to get the X and Y. That doesn't really matter, but I'll do it in the status bar anyway. For now. We don't care about some of this stuff. So we need to check that. We don't care about the row index. Yes, we don't need that at all, I think. But if the current position is not equal to 0, then we want to be able to delete it, right? And then escape, that brings us there. But yeah, we don't want to do it on this. We want to do it on the command. Command size. So we could probably even add the command to the buffer, but for now it's just a variable here. So current, yeah, we don't need a row though, so we don't need that at all. We just need the minus command size. And let's see, buffer.current position equals current size. We don't want that. Equals just command size. And it's only one line, so we don't have to think too much about stuff. We want to move in the status bar. We don't want the row index. We want to be at 1, because we're always going to be at the 1 index. Which I probably shouldn't hard code it, but for now I'm going to. And then buffer.current position, that is fine. Delete and append row. Yeah, we don't care about those. Hey, Schooly B, how are you doing? That, that's minus command size. There we go. So that made it more concise. Okay, now let's look at this one. So we don't need the current again. And we don't care about the row stuff. So, whoops. We don't need any of that. Yeah, really we don't need to handle it. Enter's gonna be handled differently, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Because that's gonna submit the command. Chillin'? Chillin'. How'd the end of your stream go, by the way? I did have to go before that. But yeah, how'd it go? Did you get everything working that you were working on? Position. Yeah, we don't want the row index though. So the down arrow doesn't matter at all for us. Neither does the up arrow. Well, they could be used to go to the previous command, so I will handle those differently later. So really the commands, we need like a history of commands as well. So we kind of need an array of those too. So I'll think about that. The right arrow, we don't want this. We want instead, wrapped up shortly after you left, got a lot with me, but now time to build out the SQL queries. Alright, SQL. I never really learned SQL. I kind of just, like I don't really use it much now. When I was using it, I kind of just Googled everything and never actually learned the syntax. Even though it doesn't seem that complicated, but I'm just lazy. It's less than, so we want the command size. Same, nice. ChatGPT is probably pretty good for that anyway, right? No, we don't want that. We just want to set the current position to the next one regardless. No, we don't. 100%, yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, when I was using it, I don't think, well, that was before GPT 3.5 came out, so there wasn't the ChatGPT. I think there was that other thing, like the precursor to it. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, that was like the first thing. The earlier one. Okay, we don't need that. So this is when we do that. So instead of this, we want to set the, not that, command size plus equals character. And we don't care about braces. Alright, so that should be pretty much it. Command set but not use. Yeah, so we never read it. Only started using this AI stuff in the summer of 2023, so you don't know. So, not. When did ChatGPT come out? That was like the end of 2023, right? Yes, we don't actually print it. Shoot. Why are we doing that? I'm saying something. Ooh, shoot. Oh, dang. I edited the wrong one. Yeah, I can just sort of get rid of that. I was editing the insert one instead of the command one. Hello, SM94. How are you doing? Alright, so I want this to go in here. Like that. And the other one, I can put it back. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I don't think I modified anything in here. So I think we're good. I think we are good. Hopefully. It looks fine to me. See if it actually still compiles. It does. Okay, so now, yeah, now we don't modify that. We need to actually print it out. So, is this raylib? No, this is, I'm using N curses. N curses. It's like a terminal application. Raylib is GUI stuff. This is a TUI. T-U-I. So if it's command mode, where is the printing? We're in command mode. Let's see, yeah. So if mode equals command, then I want to print, not on the main window though, on the status bar, and just add 1, 0, and print the command. Also, I just want to print to the command side, so I think I can do, how does that work exactly? It's something like int command size. Something like that, I think. Yeah, there we go. So, alright, that almost works. We need to, why is that like that? So we don't move the cursor, that's not good. I think I forgot to actually do that. That's actually like here. No, the one for down here. We don't set it. Yeah, okay, we need to set, because we don't move that, so we need to, yeah, right here. That's after all that, though. So this is if it's not command mode, but if it is command mode, we want to move it to different places. So if mode is not equal to command, So I have a few checks for the same thing, so I should probably think about different ways to fix that. But for now, it's fine. Else, we want to W on the status bar to not Y and X, but instead we still want that to be 1, but then we want to do command size. Okay. That'll work. We are setting that properly. Shoot, it's where I'm moving up here. I need to, because I have them move twice. I probably shouldn't have that. I should probably get rid of this one. Yeah, what if I get rid of that? Because I don't know that it does anything. Oh, shoot, it does. Alright, so what does that one do then? Let me put this back. I want this to move to command size. Alright, and let's see. So, command size. So why do I have the secondary? Do I need that at all? What if I get rid of it? Because instead we'd just be sending things here, and that's fine. I don't remember what I want to. Yeah, that seems to work fine. And then if I type the command, okay, that is much better. So we can actually type it out. I do want to add that semicolon though when we press that, so I need to do that. Yeah, so it displays like this. Alright, so yeah, we don't need this at all. We don't need this check. And we don't need this W, or as far as I can tell. Let's make sure in this mode, yeah, that looks fine. Alright, so let me see. So if we're in command mode, we want to print a semicolon before all of that. Okay, so something like that. Yeah, and we want the cursor to move one more forward. So we need to do command size +1. Then I think that would look better. Okay, we type that, and there we go. We type the command, and we can't press enter yet, but that's what we need to do. So oh shoot, backspace is not hidden properly. Why is that? Okay, backspace. We get that. If it equals 0, no, this is the wrong place. So, buffer at current position. Yeah, we don't care about buffer at current position. We do not want to set that. We want to set, why don't we do this? Command size minus, and we want to say if size does not equal 0, then we can decrement. Alright, let's see that. That doesn't work. Is this backspace broke? What? Because we handle it in here and it works fine. Why not in this mode? Because it inserts it, so that's not good. Am I missing a break? Default. Backspace. I know why. I know exactly why. Yeah, because I set the keyboard. Let's see, where do I set that? Right at the start. Keypad, yeah. I want to set that on the status bar as well. Forgot about that. Okay, that is why it doesn't work. So, there we go. Shoot. Oh, okay. I need to clear it as well. No, I do clear it. So why does it do that? Because we decrement the size. No. Wait a minute. Why not remove it? So when we press backspace, it should be decrementing it. Command size minus. Yeah, we don't care about get X1, so that doesn't matter. Why am I using buffer at current position here? I want to move to command size. Alright. What does that look like? So we can overwrite it, but it doesn't. Wait, none of this works. Why did I do this? I thought I removed these. Yeah, I want to use command size. Size equals 0. No, we want the current index actually. So we have the command size. Yeah, but that's always gonna be the no. Shoot. Yeah, we need a separate one. Okay. Let me write that. Let's see. For 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Alright, let's see. Minus mine buffer. That's not actually what I want. Because I don't want to use the buffer. Because we're not using the buffer here. We're using the command. So that is right. I want to do command size minus minus. But the thing is, I need, I don't want to do that, actually. I want something that corresponds to the position. How are you doing? I'm fine. I am fine as well. Yes. Uninitialized bear. Nice name. Yeah, so I don't want that. I need something that corresponds to the position. Yeah. So, how do I do that? Because I sort of have that up here. Let's see. I have the... How do I move it here? Yeah, the current position corresponds to the current position. So, could I... Well, yeah. But I can't really use that one, because that is more in the main window. In backspace, yeah. Because and I'm also decrementing the command size, so so that almost works, right? Wait, I couldn't be right. Let's see. MetaMe rated with a party of 21. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Good day. Good day indeed. Yeah, what's up, everyone? What is up? I need a current position for the command mode. How far along are we? Well, I can show what I've got so far. Can you talk about what you were talking about? Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Always great to hear about this stuff. Yeah, so it is quite a bit, quite usable now at this point. So you can type stuff. You can also open files. Let's see. So you can, let's see. .txt. You can open a file. You can jump around, like in Vim. Hey, Mena, how are you doing? Yeah, right now it's very, very similar to Vim. In the ways that it works. That was actually weird. I think that was a bug. Because we are deleting the wrong lines. Okay, so I just found a bug while I was showing you how it works. But that's okay. Yeah, it deletes the wrong line. I don't know why it does that. Deleting my current line. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, it is pretty usable at this point. Still some bugs though. Just hanging out, trying this kale switch. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Test drive on. So letting all the key nerds tell me what I should like. What is a switch tester? Like for a for like a network switch kind of thing, or what? Or for like keyboard switches? Oh, keyboard nerds. That's what that means. Okay, I see. I see. So like keyboard switches. Okay. Keyboard switches. Yes, I am not a keyboard nerd. I do not know anything about keyboards. 20 different ones to see what you like. Yeah. Nice. So what kinds are there? I didn't even know there was 28 different kinds of switches. Okay. So I need to use the current position. Can I use that? Too many. Dang. That's a lot of switches. Before the switch case? I don't see what you mean. I don't think so. Because the command size is going to be 0 before the switch case. And in that case, we'd never get into the command. Like, so you won't be able to append to it, so it'll always be 0. A couple hundred different switches. Really? I had no idea. I thought there was, like, a handful, like, you know, well, at least the mechanical ones, like MX Blue or whatever. Like, a few of those, a couple different colors, and that was it. I didn't know there were so many. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I need to use the current position. So I could probably even use that, though. Current position, because there's no reason, I just can't use the row index, because there's no rows. But the current position should still work. So, yeah, and then we can move to it, so that'll make it easier. Yeah, I think that would work. MX cherry switches are probably the most mainstream ones, but there are plenty others. Okay, yeah. Cherry. Heard of those. MX is cherry switches. They're not the only company. Alright, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought that was just the I thought that was the just what the switches were called. Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. Like I said, I did not know anything about that. That's about current position. And size. Okay. Mainly grouped into a few types of switches, so that makes it somewhat easier to narrow them down. Wait, so what other... Schooly B just gave out 5 community subs? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That is very cool. Thank you. Okay. Well, yeah. What other types of switches are there? Like, what other companies are there besides MX? Let's see. So I can decrement the current position, and then increment it here. Okay, yeah, that is fine. And then we can move to the current position up here, actually. Instead of moving to the command size, I want to move to the current position. Plus 1, though, because we need to add 1. 3 groups of switches. You have linear, which are smooth, tactile, which have a bump, and then there's clicky, that are basically tactiles, but with a clicky sound. Minimi likes the white switches. Okay. And so, like, how big is the difference between them? Like, yeah. Like the really high-end ones, like the couple $100 keyboard kind of things. And then, the cheaper ones. Yeah, there's a whole world of keyboard stuff that I have not looked into. They're pretty similar. Okay. So up to personal preference. Most people, I think, don't even really think about that at all. Heading out. All right, have a good one, Menemy, and thank you again for the raid. That is good. That's what I want to do. I want to set it at the current position. Yeah, like that. Okay. And shoot. No. Not exactly, because I need to shift it, but I'm not going to worry about that now. And I also want to do the command sign plus. The more expensive switches might have tighter tolerance than the cheap ones, but other than that, I don't think there's much of a difference. Okay. I see. In those groups, you have various amounts of pressure to actually activate the switch. Okay. Man, y'all are really into keyboards, I see. Okay, we set that. That's fine. Membrane keyboard since 2005. Only have like 10 of them, barely a hobby. I might have actually 10 keyboards, but they're just like really old ones, so it's not, most of them aren't mechanical or anything. Okay. Let's see, so I want that. Move to current position. And then I need to, let's see, let me see where we are looking like. That's not right. It's buffered at current position, not just current position, so that's not gonna do. 1 or 2 membranes. There's no letters on the keys anymore. Okay. Some keyboards just don't come with letters on it, right? I think they're even more expensive to get them like that. That is not right at all. Okay. So why did that happen? What? Why are you building projects with shell scripts? Because I'm too lazy to... Why are you building projects with shell scripts? Because I am too lazy to use make. To learn how to use make, at least. And also, it works pretty well. And it takes like half a second to set up, and then it works. So, that is why. Once this gets more mature, I probably will use make. Yeah, I think CMake. I think in most cases it is overkill. Yeah, I'll probably learn how to use make for this, though, once it gets bigger. Also, another lightweight build system. No build, knob. CMake on smartwatch. Alright, so this is wrong. Plus plus. We aren't incrementing the current position properly. Must be. When it comes to the using multiple files, you'll probably appreciate the make file. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, right now, it's just one file. Once I spread it out and it gets bigger, then I'll move to a make file. Yeah, but I don't think it would get to the point where I would need CMake anyway, so... Yeah, why does it do this? Ooh, so I need this check only if it's not, made does not because otherwise it breaks stuff. Actually, I can just check that in here. Mode does not hold command. And that. Alright. And the rest of it, I think is fine. There we go. So that was actually the problem with that. And the backspace doesn't work because we're just decrementing that. We need to do that a different way. Use what is simple and convenient until it's no longer simple and convenient. Yes. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Let's see. W move. Yeah, so I need to actually do this, though. Delete and append row. Current position at 0. Otherwise, we have to do that. Shift row left. So, shoot. Does that uses rows? Let me look at this. Let me look at what I have here. So this shifts the contents of the row. Yeah, I sort of need one just for strings though. And I could have done that with this, but then I'd have to pass that. I don't want to make this into a row because there's no point in doing that. Yeah, I basically need the same thing, but specifically for strings. Okay, how should I do that? Let me get backspace working first, and then I will do that. So backspace, why does it not work? I used to hate CMake until I faced the convenience. Finally, I can add a static dependency just by dropping it into the same directory. It also has incremental compilation, which is good when you're compiling SDKs or drivers. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't really even looked into it at all, so I don't know much about how it works. Wait. Move backwards. Why doesn't it decrement it though? Look in here again. Else, current is that. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. If you are pulling dependencies from the OS or have few dependencies, CMake might be unnecessary though. Yeah, usually I do have. I don't use many dependencies, so. Yeah. That is why I have not needed to get into that yet. Because this, right now, the only dependency is curses and the standard library, so it's not very much. Shift row left. Go back to that. Shift row left. And what do you store command text? It's a string. It is right here. It's just the command string. Like, this is just temporary. Just to get it working. It's just stored like this for now. Just like a string, and then I just iterate this and decrement that. The size. And when I print it out, using the size, like this. Yeah, just temporarily though, I'm gonna move it into the buffer, which is just a struct, which is sort of like what houses everything in here. If that makes any sense. Trying to figure out why backspace doesn't work though. As long as it's not 0, then we can decrement it. We can move there. Really, it's that. Why doesn't that work then? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But also I need to clear the buffer at the end. Like once I press escape, I want to set command size equals 0. So it doesn't save it because I don't want to save the command. Yeah. So I want to do that. Should I also fill it with zeros? Probably should do that. Maybe I'm actually doing the printing wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I basically need to set size minus. Really it's minus command size equals. Let me try that. Because I think that could be it. And also I think I'm doing something wrong. So there we go. Now it does work. So that was the issue. So it is with where I'm doing that. I must be using the wrong thing for that. Let's see. How do you do this again? Is it dot? Alright, well, I don't know if that does work, but basically it does work. So it sets it to that. That won't exactly work if you want to move to the middle and delete it. Wait, why did that work? Oh, shoot, wait, what? Actually, I have no idea why that works now, like that. Yeah, but in fact that. So I'm thinking like we'll have different commands. So something like set output. So this would set the output file, and then you just put like output.txt or whatever. Press enter. It would submit that, and then execute the command. And that is sort of gonna be the base of the whole thing. How the whole thing works. There's gonna be a lot of different commands. So, but first I want to get this all working. So now I need to shift the row. So I need to implement this shift row left. Except for just strings. And I could probably refactor that, but then I have to refactor a lot of places. So I'll just make it shift string left. And it will just take a string, as well as the string size, and the index. Pure for basic makefile. Alright. On here. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. First add help to list commands. Yeah, I was thinking about that. And I might just have it like pop up with the list of commands, like just in a window. Yeah. I could add help though. I don't know, I'll think about that. Build, alright, CC. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so this is just basically the same as the build script. Yeah. Okay. And that's all that is changed, so I can accept that. Let me actually see. I want to get this working and then commit the changes before I pull that. So yeah, I want shift string, and I want to go from the index to the string size, and set string I equal to I plus 1. Okay. And then a stir size minus, and actually then I should make this like that. 1, and I should make that a pointer. Okay. Yeah, and I think that'll work then. And that'll basically shift it, so I need to call that now. And I need to do it the same way as this. So I don't have the X though. Yeah, basically want to do that. So let's see in the backspace. Shift stir left. I want to use command pointer to command size, and then this is the index. So off that current position. Okay. Then let's see, will that work? Something like that. So now if I go here, backspace works, and if I go in the middle, okay. Yeah, so I think that works then. Yeah, and that's really the, well, actually, when we're inserting now, like if we go in the middle and insert, we don't want it to replace the character, we want it to shift it right, so we need to implement shift right now. Yeah, and then I'll commit this. So instead of shift, this should go beginning with gap, actually. Would you mind making an editor config or similar? You mean like a config file for the editor? Like a vimrc kind of thing? I want to do this. Store size. Okay. Let's see. Server size greater than index. Stir 5. Alright, and I think that should be good as well then. And then I can shift string right when I'm inserting. Okay. Let's see. Down here. Shift stir right. So anywhere that I'm inserting, let's see. So where do I do this? Shift. Yeah. So before I insert anything. No, I mean for the project. Any config is responsible for tabs, line endings, etc. So all devs have the same for oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. So like the list of rules essentially, right? For contributing to it, right? That kind of thing. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I was thinking about that. And I will definitely do that. Buffer that current position, that's what I want. Shift row right. And then I think I don't have to iterate it now. Let's see, I want to do the same as this. So maybe I do suck to iterate. Not the command size though, right? Because that gets iterated in there. So, this needs to be a pointer. Let me try that. It doesn't like that. Okay, I see why. Because this is enter. Alright, and let's see. So now I should be able to go in here, and there we go. Insert. Okay, that is what I wanted. So I will commit this. Got start of command made. Now I need to add commands. Okay, push that, and then that was actually a lot of insertions. And then I can actually merge this. Let's see. Yep, alright, merge it. Okay, yes. Confirm merge. So thank you for that. That is helpful. And then I might start using that instead of the build script. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, in the future it'll probably be more helpful to use the build script though. Okay, merge there, and then I can pull it. Okay. So yeah, so now let me try. Make, and yeah, okay, so that's all the same. So I probably don't even need the build script then. Let's see. SM94 just followed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hang on. I need some. Makefile would be equivalent to build script, but allow for grouping of commands. Yeah. I'll probably just remove the build script though, because I don't. Since we have the makefile, it's not needed anymore. So, yes, that is good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah. Now I need to add commands. So, I was thinking about how to do this. So I'll probably have, in the future. Right now, it's not gonna be like this, but in the future, I'll have like an array, an array which has the command name, the string of it, whatever the command is, and then a function pointer to whenever function it executes, and then that way, a plugin would be able to add a command, and it would just be appended to that list essentially. Is what I'm thinking. Not sure exactly how that would work, but something like that. For now, though, I'll probably just use if statements based on what the command is. But I need to be able to parse it. So if you press enter, I want to parse command and then execute it. So let's see. So when you press enter, I'll need something that is parse command. That's the command with the command size. Yeah. So that's gonna be a function. So is that gonna return it, or would it just execute it from in there? Let's see. I don't want to do that. The command could even be a struct, where it has the command, and then it also has a list of arguments. The mic is fixed. It's working well now? Yeah. I just unplugged it the other day. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know. You need to parse args aside of commands. Yeah. You need to have, the main command, right? So, like, whatever it is. Set output. And then there's, some of them will have more arguments than others. So maybe there should also be, yeah, the number of args. Yeah, that could be a struct. So this will return, like, a command struct, right? Let's see. equals that. Okay. So I'll need to implement that. Let's see. So, I'll add this struct up here. I need to make, like, clean this up a bit. So this will be command. So, let's see, how do I want to do that? So I'll have the pointer. Let's see, I could also use a string view for this. I don't know. Like, I have that library. I just need to import it. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Let's see, we'll have the command. We'll have an array of this. So, args can be, let's see. You wouldn't really need more than, like, 8 even, probably, but. And then args count. Arg size, how about that? Okay. And then, well, yeah, so then we'd have to split it. Split it by white space, probably. All the commands could probably be split like that. And then, yeah, that's how they can be split. Okay. Yeah, I think that would work. So this will be the main command. It's the command that you type in. And then we'll have the arguments, and it's in a list in it. So I think that would work. I think that would be fine. So now I can make the parse command. So this is going to return a command. Parse command. And we have a string, which is the command. And then we also have the command size. Okay, so we need to iterate over it. Is less than command size. So if it's a space, then we want to take everything before that and use that as the command. So probably, see, do I want to return the whole thing, or yeah, that'll be fine. We'll initialize a command here, so this will be the command, and we'll zero initialize it to start. Okay, and then if so we need this a bit differently. We kind of need to do that and then chop everything off of it at that point. Yeah, string view chop by delimit. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know if I want to make that, add that to the project. Because I do have an implementation of it, which I could add. Let's see. Do I want to do that? Well, I'll do it like this for now. I'll probably add that later, though, because there's probably going to be a few other places where I want to use that. If command I is a space, yeah, then we want to add it there. So first of all, we want to start with this. Okay. Then we can do command, I'm going to stir copy, command.command, and then command. And we can just do up to this point. See, is that right? The dest, source, and then the size. Yeah, so we want to do up to this point. We want to copy that into the command. Okay. And then we also want to set the index equal to I for the next one. And that's what we'll iterate through for the next one. And then we can just do that each time. Okay. So yeah, I can have like start. And we'll have the 0, and we'll set arg start equal to I. And then we need to, if arg start equals command size, I'm just going to return. That means it was a single command. Return that. Return command. Okay, otherwise we want to keep going. So maybe I just want a does not equal, and then we can just put the return at the end. Like that. Okay, because we're going to return it regardless. So, alright, if it does not equal that, then we got to keep going. So we can start, we can do another folder, like this. If we want to start, first of all, at args start. And we want to keep going there. And then we can just iterate the index of it and change that. So we'll set arg start equal to I again. Instead of that, we want args. Args size plus plus. Let's see, command. And we don't really want command though. We want to start at so we can't really use string copy like that. So I'll need to see. I need to basically shift the string. Probably want to do that then. Let's see. What can I do? Not gonna work. So that would shift it, right? That would be where it starts. I think that would work. Something like that. Okay, then we set our start. We don't want to use I either, right? We want to use well, because we can't just use I, because if it is, let's see, if you have something like, oops, arg1 space arg2, then I would be here, so we need to get this point. So we want arg start minus I, right? Do you happen to have any recommendations on resources for learning C strings? Let me actually pull something up. Really, the best way is probably to just use them. Give me a moment. There we go. Yeah, Jacob Sorber has good videos on that, on how pretty much anything in C works. So, there's some videos on strings and such. I think there's probably a playlist for it. But yeah, the best way is probably just to use them and see how they work. Okay, so we have, this can be init. What is a buffer in a string? Well, so a buffer is usually like a place where you're putting data, and then a stream, there can be like a file stream. I don't really know how to explain it. Let's see. Trying to figure out the, yeah. So yeah, you have like a stream here, and that's sort of where it's coming from. I don't know how to explain it properly. Yeah, well, char star and a char array are pretty much, they're pretty much the same thing. It's just usually when you see something like that, it's allocated on the stack. And then a string pointer like that can be allocated anywhere, and it's really just a pointer to the start of the array. And then the const one just means it's constant, so you can't, it doesn't let you just edit it directly. Yeah. Alright, so for this, is that gonna work? If we have that, we need to use arg start. That'll get set to the next one. So we need arg start. So arg start in this case, I get set here. And then let's see what do we need to do. So that'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be set there. So we'll say it's 4. And then I would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need an extra space there as well. I forgot to consider that. Like that. So we need to assume that there is an extra space there. Okay. So we should just iterate command size. And set it. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Let's see. So we have that. So that'd be 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9. So we need to get, just do arg start plus 1. And then, so I would be 9. Minus arg start. Oh, yeah, I think we can do that. I minus arg start. How does fseek work in Windows? I don't know. I don't develop anything for Windows, so I don't know how any of that works on it. Yeah, but on like Linux and stuff, yeah, you provide the file that you want, the stream of it, the offset, and then whence, that is a very weird word, but something like seek set seek current or seek n. Like seek n would go to the end, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know how it works on Windows because I have not used that. Okay, I think something like that would. +1. Do I need to use +1? Yeah, because the space. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Let me see what this will do. So I do need to do equivalent to Linux. Oh, okay. Linux++. Actually, I'm going to set command dot. No. Command size ++ equals a space. So then we have the last space for the last part. Yeah. That is a good idea. So let me see if this actually compiles. Make now. Okay. Using fseek in Windows, it works in Linux, but not in Windows. Undefined behavior. Just Windows moment, probably. Okay, command, where is that? Oh shoot, I forgot that. Okay. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Okay. And I think I did it again, actually. Down here. Alright, let's see. Unused variable, I need... I thought I said it. Oh shoot, yeah, it's right there where it's unused. So then, maybe I should try to print it out. Print out... Well, first of all, I'll try to print the command. So I'll move W on the... Put it in the main window. Okay. So I'll do that for now. And I need to actually disable clear. So I can just comment it out on the main window. Just to test it out. Let's see how it looks. Nope, it may. Run this. And okay, segfault. Alright, so it did not work. Let's see where that happened at. So somewhere in here I messed things up. First command. Alright, let's see. Is it... You know what? It's probably actually... So it did not provide anything, right? No. Okay, so it doesn't before that. So equals 0. Command I equals that. Oh, but there's never a space. Well... To make it again. No. Okay. Let's see, I think it was supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's segfaults. Okay. Command. We passed the command in there. So why is it null in this case? Give the space. Okay. We're going out of bounds with that, so that should work, because the command size should be one off of where it should be. So we want to iterate it afterward. Then we should iterate to it, but we don't. So that is where it should be crashing. No, segfaults without that. Now we're going to print nothing, so that's probably why it does. I need to return there as well. Alright, let me see. No, yes, that's no. Like, if I do that, that's segfault. Because I need the last one to be a space, and that's where it kind of messes it up. That's why I should probably split by space. Equals that, or Y equals command size. And get rid of this. No, command size, that's the size of it. It's not a string. The command is the actual string. And cmd.command is also a string. So, try to figure that first. Okay, then we don't need that extra space, and that's probably a better way to do it anyway. Why is it null? I'm gonna type it out. Because we don't allocate any space for it. Yeah, forgot about that. So I need to allocate that first. Man. Okay. Size of character times I. Okay. No. Alright, so I can fix it. Let's go to where we actually call parts command. CMD that command. That should be allocating space for it. We never encounter that though. I should probably look at that. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, we might not ever get in here. Can't use that because I don't have those, but let's see. Does it actually crash by? No. Alright, so we don't actually get to this point. Let me try -1. Because we won't ever equal command size. But it could be -1. Okay. Hell. Okay, that almost worked. Why did it not? I need to do I+1 then. Yeah, okay. That makes sense actually. Help. Okay. Help. Space. Stop. So yeah, help stop. Definitely not weird. Okay. Or command I equals space. Then it did this. Why did it do that? That is a space. That is indeed a space. But it just appends it to the whole thing. Why does it do that? Let's see. String copy. Start equals I. So it just iterates through the whole time. Command I never equals space. Why? Is space not space? I wonder if I use these space. I don't know if I have access to that actually. Yeah, C type. Alright, and C. No. What? Why is it not a space? That is weird. So then in this case, copying to that, why? So just something that looks like a space, but it doesn't actually count as a space. Because we're setting equal to the character. Space. let me actually, let me do something in here. Right here. And then let's print out the character. And not in that, well, yeah, that one's fine. I want to do that so I can see space is 320. Okay, so can I just check if it's 320 then? Because space is not 320, so because it's always gonna be that, so that's fine. Let's see, it's up here. Command I is 320. So I'll need to set that in space as well. So it can't be that. Because it's a character. So what is it then? Yeah, characters don't go that. Cannot be that large, so I can't check that. That is a problem. How can I fix that? Something I can do, temporarily at least, is basically if character equals 320, which is space, then what to do command equals a space. Otherwise I'm gonna say this. I'll set that up here. Alright, what does that look like then? No, it still doesn't work. What? Which I need that wrong. Let me actually do this and try to print it out. And window and pen. I'm gonna pick character. Okay. Alright, so it's not that. Let me do this again. Did I read the wrong thing? Oh shoot. Wait, hang on. 32. So it wasn't 320. It's just because I don't have it clear. So it's 32. Isn't that what space is? It is 32. Okay. Yeah, so that's not right. It's actually 32. But yeah, it doesn't change anything. So that wasn't needed. Yeah, I misread that, so okay. That's not the issue then. Oh, why is it not ever equal to that then? And I just reads the whole thing. Why does it do that? Why is it never that? Okay. I might need to just switch to using string views because this is. I don't know why though. Why? What if I try to parse these now? So, where did I need to allocate it? Parts. And arms size equals, no wait, size of that, and then we can do I minus arms start. Didn't change anything. Okay. This is gonna cause a big problem. So it still returns that. What? So it is in here. Okay, I don't understand why. Let me pass the window in here. Wait, 10, 10. And just print out the see what it says. So I need to go to parts command and pass just main window. Shoot, because I'm putting it in the same place as that, so that's not gonna work. So instead of 10, 10, I'll do 5. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so it does go. Okay. Yeah, why? Let me print out. Let's print command I for each iteration. Put it at 5. And give it some I. Yeah, that doesn't give me any insight. Hang on, but if I, so this never equals true. So let me do that. Did I actually do that? So it detected the space, but if I make this actually space, it doesn't? Oh shoot, I know what the issue is. I forgot to break. I didn't add. Okay. That's why it was. Okay, there we go. Yes, that was the issue. Alright. Now I can actually do this. So if it is that, or I equals and size minus 1, or that, then we want to do this. R is that. Okay. Let me try that then. And then I want to try to print all of them. We don't need the window anyway. Okay, let's command it. Okay, go to the window. I want to try to do parts 0. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it didn't print anything. So it did not work. Okay, that doesn't work then. So, let's see. Okay, something in here. Command art size equals, we allocate that. I minus art start. So, we might need to do start art start plus 1 next. Yeah, because otherwise we start on one of those. So, let me go again. Okay, there we go. That actually worked then. And okay, and then let me try that for each one. So just iterate over. I is less than cmd.arms size at plus plus, and print out each of them at I arms I. Alright, let's see how that looks. Thanks. Okay. That did not work. Why does it only print the last one? That doesn't work at all. Let's see, why? Am I overwriting it, or something different? After we handle the command, we should probably change stuff, but I want to be able to print it first. So yeah, we want to actually do I like that, and then hang there. Yeah, so we want it to run a different one. Alright, that actually looks right to me. Yeah, alright, so I think that works. So let's say we have something like set output to test.c. Yeah, that's what I would want. Okay, perfect. So now I need to handle command. Well, execute command. Right? Execute command. Pass CMD in it. And I think that's all that we need to pass. Probably just a pointer to it even. Then we want to also free everything. So probably like right after we're done executing, it could be freed from there. So, you know, you'll always call parse command with execute command, and it'll allocate stuff, but then you'll free it. So it should be fine. Don't want any memory leaks. And then we want to also set size equals 0. And probably just want to set mode equal to normal as well. It's probably a good idea. So then, yeah, that doesn't work because execute command doesn't exist. So let's implement that here. So this will just be a build function probably. And shoot, we'll need the buffer as well because it's probably going to modify the buffer. So we want to pass it in there. So let's take a command pointer as well as the buffer. It's called buffer. Okay, so depending on the command, we're going to do different stuff. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to have if else statements. So if command, we want to actually string compare. I know this is where string compare, but probably should use string compare. Okay, whatever. Command. No, not command. Let's do, yeah. So we can do help. I'll probably start with just set output, because that'll be easy to test or equals 0. Then I want to do stuff. Else, then we can just actually print. Let's see. Maybe we should return from that. So we can return an error code. Return 0 there. Otherwise, we just return 1. And if we return an error code, then we want to print something. So I think that'll be fine. So yeah, I'll be able to handle this pretty easy. So if we set buff file name equal to argument command r1. Okay, but also let's do that, and we need to make sure if say it's 0. If command of size is less than, let's see, it's less than 1. Well, then we want to return 1. Otherwise, we can do this. Okay. Yeah, it just has to exist. And that should be fine. So then we call execute command. We want to say int error equals that. And then if error, we want to, we should probably even return an error message, but for now we can just actually move w at 1, 0, 1, 1 ring. Unknown command. We want to actually do this on the static file. Unknown command, and we can put a command in there. Don't need a new line though. And we want just command.command. Okay, let's see if that will even work. We have some issues. Command. Yeah, it's cmd nothing. Well, we can just put command in it. No, we cannot. It's not exactly a great error message, but we can fix it later. Okay, that is 2 view arguments. Yeah, I forgot to pass the buffer as well. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to run it. So, if I run set, well, if I just use set, it doesn't say anything. Okay, if error, I want to, oh, but then it gets cleared, so that doesn't quite work. So, how can I do that then? Okay. Yeah, because I cleared the screen right after this, so that's why it doesn't work. So I need to... This could return different error codes depending on what it is. But, yeah, that doesn't fix the issue. So how can I do that? And I can just, sleep for 1 second. It's not great, but that way you can actually see what it says. I don't have sleep, because where is that at? Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. That doesn't work. Error is not equal to 0. It should not. I don't know why. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not a big deal right now. I'll worry about that later. But for now, I want to actually see if it works. So set output test.c. Okay, and then if I type something and I save it, is there a test.c? There is not. So that did not work. Okay. Is this even being called? It's being called. Is that not the right thing? Of file name. Yeah, we can't free that as well because we're changing it. Probably want to free the... Well, no, because the original one is going to be just the output. This should change the pointer though, so I don't get why it does that. It didn't save anything though, so set output. We modified that, so it didn't actually change it. File name. Let me look at when we save it. I'll put our file name, yeah. Let me print that then. Yeah, let me look actually at something quickly. When I'm printing out the stuff. Yeah, we don't actually clear it because I turn it off for the main window. For the main window. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I was just thinking of something from earlier, but not really. So I need to set the mode equal to normal. Doesn't change the output. Yeah, but I want to print it. So let me print the output. Okay. Dot 5. Let's see. Doesn't change it. Okay. So is this not true? Okay, then it did actually set it. So if I set output, yeah, it had like a space at the end or something, I suppose. Test.c, and it does save that. And if I do that and I save it, and there is test.c. Ooh, that's some stuff around this. That's not good. So I need to change this. I think we are. I don't want the I+1. Is that it? It has a space at the beginning. Wait, how do I remove this? that. Okay, so it has a space at the beginning. That is an issue. Okay. Ooh, yeah, because it's not this one. So this needs to be +1 still. But I want here. We need to do a hard start +1. Okay. Whoops. Set output. .c. Okay. Save that. There we go. That's better. It does have a space at the end though. So I need to get rid of this +1. Okay. And then make it in /main. Set output test.c. Okay. And save it. And then I think that's good then. So test.c. Okay. So that works then. And we cannot free this one. We need to free the rest. So let's just free command. Definitely need that. And then can't really free all of the arguments. The ones that are used. So y equals 1, I is less than, and args size equals plus. And I just want to free args I. Any extra ones. For now I can do it like that. Okay, and that doesn't work. It is command args. Okay, make that running. So set output test.c. That works. Okay. And I should be able to type and then save it. And there is still test.c. That is good. Test.c. And if I do okay, that is good. So that all is good. Go back to execute command again, and I don't want to print that. I do need to get the error word because that is pretty important. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Set the command size equal to 0. Okay, so we should be able to run that. Alright, I forgot to remake it. Alright, so let's see, what other... There's going to be a lot of different commands. Let's see, what is another simple one that I could implement really quick? Because I know I have to go pretty soon. So, let's see, I could have a help command. I don't know how I would exactly display that, though. I would need to pop up, like, another window. So I don't know that I want to worry about that yet. Let's see. Let me put the clear back. Quit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, okay, so I can just do... let me actually get rid of the clear, though. Or put the clear back, rather. On the main one, because it is a good idea to do that. And then, yeah, quit is good. So I'll probably just use... Let's see, I'll just do the entirety of quit for now. Okay. Let's see what's going to come. Name command is quit, like that. And I need the length of that, which is 4, equals 0. Then, yeah, I can just set quit equal to true. And I think that's a global label, right? Yeah. Okay, so then that'll quit. Then I need like a right quit, but I'll try that. Quit. And it quits. Okay. Return 1. Yeah, well that's I can't. Return 1. What do you mean? What do you mean by return 1 at this point? That works. It's all capital. Yeah, but quit, that works then. And then I need right quit. So yeah, I need to have basically a new function for handle save. So be just w quit, I suppose, for now. And then it's gonna be fine. These all change though. So then I just want to call quit equals 1 and then handle save. I need to pass the buffer in. And I think that's all that we need for that. So make a function, handle save. I'm just gonna put it here for now because it doesn't matter. Buffer buff. And I can copy all of the stuff that I have in the control S, like this. So I have all this, and I want to actually do stuff with that. So, where are we at? Handle save. Okay, file equals fopen, buffer, file name. That works. Buffer row size, yeah. So this is all stuff that we have from just the buffer. Okay, the size of that. Okay. Let's file, and then quit is already going to be set to 1. No, we can just set it in there, that's fine. Handle, save, and exit. So I need a way to also just write, so I should probably add that. So this is save and exit, so I'll have handle save, and then, yeah, we won't put that there. And then we can do the same thing with just regular save, but we don't actually quit, so that's probably a good idea. And then, yeah, we need to call it in down here. So just handle save, like that, and then we can set quit equal to 1. And that should all work, hopefully. I have some issues. It's buffer. And yeah, so that doesn't actually work. So I need to go here. And I'll just call this buffer, so I'm going to change all that stuff. Okay. And it should work. So I'll put stuff here. And I set. Oh shoot. What happened here? Oh shoot. That's not good. Oh dang, I know why that happened. Yeah, I know exactly what happened with that. I can fix that pretty easily, I think. Then output to test.c, and then save it. We have test.c, and that worked. Okay, and if I do min test.c, I change it, and I do wquit, then min test.c, and just change. Okay, so that worked. Yeah, so the issue with that is actually when I go into command mode, I need to set the cursor position equal to 0. I should probably have an original position as well, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. So yeah, if you press that, 1 equals command, and buffer cur is equals 0. I actually just thought. Okay, so we have that then. So now I'll implement the just write without quitting, and then I'm going down to end the stream. But now, yeah, that should fix that issue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll implement that, and then I will have to go. So in there, it's actually not, it's actually command. So, yeah, quit or just write. Command, write, 1, no, 1, no, 1 like that, equals 0. Then, we don't want to quit, we want to hang it safe. Alright, just like that, and that should be good then. Make that, run it, and type stuff out. And just do write, and that should save it. I should probably pop up a message as well, but I'm not going to do that. And then I can quit. And .txt is what I just typed. Okay, there we go. So now we have a lot more stuff now. Yeah, so I'll probably eventually shift to using string views rather than just C strings like this. But for now, it's fine. Okay, so I'll think, before the next stream, I'll think of a few different commands to implement. Yeah, and then we can have keybinds which execute commands in certain ways, and yeah, it becomes a lot more powerful once you have commands. Okay, that is pretty good. So is there anything else that I need to do right now? Today was pretty productive, and now it is much more usable than it was before. I think it still all works. Yeah, I just want to do a bit of testing really quick. Okay, that looks good to me. Type here, and then right, quick. And txt is what I just did. Okay, it's the right size. That looks good. Yeah, so I will commit this then. Commit. Let's see. Actually, do I have? Yeah. Okay, that's it. So git commit. Whoops. Let's see. Implemented a few basic commands, and I'll put them all on the README. Actually, I should probably do that now. Well, yeah, I'll do the README now. So these are the keybinds, and then I'll have a similar table, but for the commands. Commands. We don't need the mode really, so I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so keybind, absolute command, and then action, so that is sort of what it does. So I think action is still fine for that. So we don't have very many right now, so I can get rid of most of these. What we have, let's see, we have set output, so I do need to adjust this to fit with that. Let's see, change output by. Maybe I should also have one for the number of arts, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, this will be quit, right, quit, and just right. Oh yeah, this one's kind of self-explanatory, but that's okay. Quit, right, and quit, quit. There we go. Okay. And let's see, so the last thing is right without quitting. Without, that's right. Okay. That should be good. Is there anything I need at the end of the table? I think that works. So, now I can commit. Basic commit. Okay, yeah, so next stream I will implement some more of those. Let me see. So, it did work. To refresh. Alright, commands, set output, that looks good. Looks good to me. Write and quit, write without quitting. That is good. And we don't have any more keybinds right now that I added today, so that should be good. And yeah, so I'll think of some more commands to do. And yeah, so the next stream will probably be mostly just implementing commands and thinking about that stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.